Hello, it is 12 o'clock. It means one thing and one thing only. Our brand new show.
Lunchtime show.
So
Very
excited.
exciting.
I know. We get nervous. It is our first one.
It is,
and
yeah,
it is
yeah,
live.
yeah.
So we'll have to watch what we're saying. We'll have to remember this. But we're well used to working together.
Absolutely.
So, it's okay.
So hopefully you'll enjoy it. We have a
Absolutely.
great show lined up for you at 12 o'clock every Monday with a variety of guests. And we have our school around the corner section and, of course, our entertainment section. We're looking forward to hearing all about that.
Yes, very excited. There's loads coming up. Today, we will be speaking to Gloria Haven. Now, Gloria Haven was awarded Super Mum of Newry by Super Value. A fantastic story with
Absolutely,
Gloria. We
achievement.
can't wait
Yeah.
to talk to Gloria. We're looking forward to
We've
that.
got lots, and there's also our top buys today is from Jack Murphy Jewelers, and we have Gemma with us to tell us all about those top buys.
And the minute Gemma came into the building, took out the jewellery, Sarah's eyes just went bump. So excited about that. We also have Ellie. Ellie's from Our Ladies Secondary School here in Newry, just up the road from us. Now, Ellie was very busy all weekend watching the X Factor like me and Sarah.
Yeah, all weekend.
Yeah, so she knows all about it, and Ellie will be here a little bit later on to take us through all the gossip from the weekend.
I know, I'm looking forward to hearing about
Can't
that
wait.
because I watched it all weekend too. And then, of course, we have our school around the corner section, and we'll be going to St Dallan's in Worm Point for that. And we had a great morning in St Dallan's.
We did, but you have to tell them what happened.
Yeah, I broke their toys.
Sarah decided
Broke
to
their
break the
toys.
children's buckets. So stay tuned for that because it will be up later on, and I'm just perfect.
Yes, of
Okay,
course you
so
are.
listen, if there's anything that you want to get in contact with on today's show, there are plenty of ways to get in touch. Here are all the details that you need. We want to hear from you on the show. Contact us through Destination Newry.
Log on to our website, destinationnewry.com, where you can find all previous interviews.
Comment on our Facebook page on any of today's topics, facebook.com/Destination Newry.
Or send us a tweet with your opinions to @DestNewry.
We want your voice to be heard on the Lunchtime Show.
So get in touch with us about anything you have seen on today's show.
So you're very welcome, Gloria. We have Gloria Haven with us, who won Super Mum of the Year Award for Newry 2014. Gloria, what does it feel like to be named Super Mum of the Year?
Well, I wouldn't call myself a super mum as such. I would say I'm more a proud mum.
Yes.
Very proud of my children and their achievements and what they've done, and delighted to have been put into the competition and honoured.
Your daughter would say you're Super Mum. She nominated you.
She did, yes.
But listen, we want to ask you as well.
What does your husband think of all this excitement surrounding you?
He thought it was great now. We went to Stormont last Tuesday night, a great reception there at Stormont. We had a great night, food and drinks, and I have to say the lady that won the competition deserved it hands down. She had a little boy who was quite seriously ill, so she really did deserve it.
Do you feel pressured now, knowing that you're Super Mum? Do you feel a sort of pressure to keep this up?
Not at all, no. I'm just going to keep doing what I've always done. You know,
And you have 6 children.
6 children.
And 2 grandchildren.
2 grandchildren,
And what
yes.
would your children say about all this? This media attention that surrounds you?
They just take it with a pinch of salt. You know,
Yeah.
that's where I just get on with it and go on, you know.
And what about the grandchildren? Are they excited as well?
They probably think it's great to hear and to see Nanny, you know.
It's
Yeah.
different
On
for
the TV,
them, isn't it?
yes,
It'll be different
it is
from them
different
as
for them.
well. Now, your daughter Michelle nominated you.
Yes.
Why do you think Michelle nominated you?
No idea. No, when they emailed me the profile, you know, what she had written, and I just emailed back and I says, LOL, are they talking with somebody else?
Because it must have been wonderful.
It just sounded so, you know, it's something I do all the time, but it was about fundraising. I do a bit of fundraising for the hospice.
That's right.
I've run a few marathons and that, and because I've been through the hospice with my mother passed away in the hospice, and I was glad to give something back, and that's why I did the marathons. It wasn't there was any big fundraising thing, or I enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
You know, it's something I love
So
doing.
it's not only for your family, you do it for the community as well.
Well, yes, in Ballyholland we had a high percentage of cancer rates, unfortunately, in the area. So I thought, well, rather than stand with your arms folded, we'll try and do something positive. So I did a coffee morning, and in 2 hours we raised £1,200.
Wow, it's fantastic.
lot.
Which was
money.
great,
Yeah.
and great fun and all, and I enjoyed it, and the whole community came out and supported me, I have to say. And I had people baking and cooking and everything for me, you know. It was very good, very enjoyable morning. What happened was that evening, a lot of people contacted me and said, would you consider doing this again? And I said, absolutely, I'll do it every year. And they said, no, we mean ongoing, like not as a fundraiser, but they meant more a bit of crack and a bit of, you know, meeting up in their community.
Right.
So I did, and we developed our Sunshine Club, which is, well, it's for people over, I wouldn't say pensioners, it's anyone over the age of 55, for them to meet up. Every other Thursday morning we meet up. We have a bit of crack.
And you meet in your house, sorry. You meet up in your house?
No, we meet in the GA Club.
Right.
They have kindly given us permission every other Thursday to meet.
What makes you, I mean, you do so much, not just for your family, as I said, you do a lot with the community. What makes you want to do so much for everybody, for all your children, for your grandchildren, for your husband?
I just enjoy doing it. It's not that, I don't find it any big deal, to be honest. You know, I just enjoy doing it, and I feel like I get so much back from doing things. And also from doing our Sunshine Club. To see those people on a Thursday morning that would maybe be sitting in the house on their own, they're having the crack, they're having a cup of coffee, you know, they're talking, they're socialising. It is great fun.
And going back to your marathons, that took some training.
It does.
You've
It
done
takes about 6 months training.
Yeah, full marathons.
Yeah, but it's, yes, full marathons, yes. We've done Berlin, London, Dublin and Belfast and Newry. But it's a great social life too.
Yes.
You know, you're meeting up with other girls, we're having the crack too. You know, afterwards, you think at the end of your run, yes, you thought, oh God, I've got to do a 10-mile run, I have to do a 15-mile run. But after it, you have your wee cup of coffee together, a wee bit of crack, and then you get home and
So it's the benefits that you get back as well from that.
You can cope with anything in the
What
house.
I'd like to know is, how do you find time in your days to fit everything in?
You do, you just make time, you really do.
You have to, I suppose, in your situation. So, I mean, Michelle has said that you're constantly thinking of others, and you say that nothing is ever too much trouble for you. What message do you want to give to your children and your grandchildren?
Well, I think, you know, children will do what they see their parents doing. You know, my children actually go out run. I've joined a running club as well because they've seen us. And they obviously see if we enjoy it. My husband runs too. Paddy, he runs as well. So, you know, they'll do what they see you doing. So
Yes.
if they take a leaf out of my book and do, you know, they'll do all right.
You're a wonderful example.
Inspiration to
Absolutely.
everybody.
Wonderful
Well,
example
Gloria,
to live.
thank you so much for coming in and
Well,
talking
it's
to
been
us
great.
today. That
Thank
was
you.
absolutely
Not at all.
fantastic.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me.
so
Thank
much.
you.
You're an inspiration. Okay, coming up after the break, Gemma from Jack Murphy Jewellers in Newry will be here for a very delighted Sarah.
Yeah.
See you
Can't
after the
wait.
short break.
See you. So a big welcome to Gemma from Jack Murphy Jewellers. Gemma, thank you for coming in to us this morning.
Thank you.
And look at all the fabulous jewellery, which I can't wait to get talking about.
Which I
So
know nothing about.
tell us, Gemma, what have you brought with you today?
Well, you said to bring along some of our top 5 items, so
Yes.
I brought a bit of a selection. At the minute, we're finding rose gold extremely popular. It has been for about a year, 2 years nearly now, as well as yellow gold. So I brought a selection of rose, seeing as I'm
So the
wearing
rose
yellow
gold,
myself.
is that, would you recommend rose gold? What is it? Is it just specifically for watches, or can you do it with bracelets
No,
or necklaces?
we're even selling rose gold engagement rings and wedding rings at the
really?
minute. Yeah,
Is it popular?
It has become. It was actually. It was very popular years and years ago. So a lot of vintage rings that we see would be rose
Yes.
gold, but it's come back in, and it's quite unique and different. So it's
Very
What do we
unique.
have
It
here
is
then?
gorgeous. Tell us about this.
So this here is me Manita. This is
Me
Manita, which
Me
means
Manita.
my coin.
My coin.
So it's a
way.
pendant, but it's interchangeable. You can see I'm also wearing something of the same
Okay.
collection.
That's beautiful.
So basically, the long chains are most popular, but you can change, you can choose different colours, different sizes, and you can chop and change the pendant. So once you get the necklace, you can continue to add to it and totally change the look. So you can open it out and
wow,
put a
such
different
an
coin into
interesting
it.
piece,
Different things.
isn't it?
You can have different
So
colours
you
then
can
to
have
match different
colours to
outfits.
match different outfits.
Super.
And how much is that one, Gemma?
So the prices vary. The chains start from about £45.
Which is
The
decent.
coin holders are the most expensive part. They start from around 65, and then the coins start from about 12. So, do you know, you're talking about 110
That's not too
pounds.
That's not
Bad,
too bad.
not
It'll be
too
a
bad.
fabulous Christmas
It
present
is
for
fabulous,
somebody.
and once you start the collection, it's really easy to add to it and build on.
Fantastic.
Yes, and do
What
you
el-
see you have them, sorry, in silver and gold and rose gold.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a
and
nice.
people mix and match.
Yes,
as well.
absolutely lovely.
So,
And what else do we have here then?
well, to match what goes really well with this, and we're selling a lot of alongside it, is our Michael Kors watches, and I brought a rose watch
I love that one.
to match.
It's gorgeous. Is
So-
that a lady's watch?
This is a lady's watch, so
It
we
is, sir,
we
with
find.
diamonds.
No, but it's big.
Yeah,
Is it? It
big.
traditionally
So
looks
I
chunky
brought
watches
one of
of
the
men's.
larger ones. I thought it might be easier to see.
Yeah.
But the rose is the most popular and the stone set. But we have small, you know, and medium, and then the larger.
I have to
pieces.
say, I wasn't a big fan of the rose colour until I seen that one.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's really, really popular. They start from around £185. And again, we have silver, rose, and yellow.
Fantastic. Let's
You
have a
can
look at
get
it.
different coloured faces and different dials.
Would it be popular amongst men? Rose gold.
I actually have brought along a
Okay.
rose gold gents watch as well.
Would you
so
wear
yeah.
that, Sarah?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
You would?
I have never, to be honest, I've never had a watch. I don't think as chunky as that, but it's
Yeah.
a very
Well, you can actually
modern.
see the watch I'm wearing. It's
Yes.
a different brand, TW Steel, but it's really chunky.
It's
It's
lovely
lovely.
though.
I'm
Brilliant.
liking this.
Sarah, there's cameras in this building.
I know.
So we actually, I have to say, we have a Christmas club, and where people can put something aside and pay off on it. And we have so many Michael Kors and Me Manitas. They seem to be the big thing this
And
Christmas.
see this watch here that we're just talking about, just very quickly, just at the end. Could this cater for the young and the elder?
Yes,
Is it everybody? Yeah.
Michael
Okay.
Kors is a huge brand right across. They do clothes, handbags, but the jewellery and the watches are just our bestseller at the minute.
Brilliant.
Would you say it's the rose gold is quite old-fashioned, but at the same time it's a very
Well, it's-
modern look about
Yeah,
it?
At the minute, it's so popular.
And this
And
is the
what is
gents.
this? Oh, is this the gents?
Well,
Yeah.
this is a different brand completely. This is Raymond
rose.
Reel, which is would be our second top brand. So it's a Swiss-made watch, so it's really, really good, really well-made watch. And I brought this one along because the rose gold is extremely popular, not just in fashion brands, but in our top
What's
brands
the
as well.
name? Do you see where that's mixing colour? What's the proper name for that?
Well, we call that two-tone.
Two-tone.
Two-tone, yes. So it's silver and rose, and it's got like a matte finish. But this is just, it's really, I think it's a really elegant watch with the Roman numerals. But it's just, Raymond Reel is an excellent brand. It's one of those
Fantastic.
watches
I'll hold that up
that would do for life.
It's very glamorous.
It's gorgeous.
It is.
isn't
It's
How
very
much
glam-
is this piece?
That one there is 850, and things like that we find are popular. People buy them as wedding presents for their husbands, or do you know, a nice watch that watch will do
it's
for life.
heavy too, isn't it? Which
It
is
is,
good
yeah,
because you
yeah.
know how great it is, and that's fantastic. I
we-
love that one.
We do that in the all silver, in the two-tone rose, and the two-tone yellow.
Yeah.
And the Raymond Reel watches start from around £500.
Fantastic. What else do you have, Gemma?
So our top sellers in the shop obviously are engagement rings. That's
Yes.
what we
Sarah.
specialise in. Diamond rings.
Sarah's not getting engaged, by the way, just to let you know, just in case you thought.
Rory and I are getting married.
We are, yes,
Just after
very soon.
Christmas.
You're not supposed to tell anyone.
We are a diamond specialist, and that's what we really focus on. So we have huge selections of all different styles. So I've brought along two. I know you said I was only really meant to bring one,
One
but I
each
didn't
then.
know what to bring.
Yeah, no.
So something like this is just a simple 4-claw solitaire with diamonds down the band.
Okay.
So it's really elegant, timeless, classic. It'll never date.
Yes.
It's platinum, which is really popular. So you can see the centre stone that's in it is actually a D colour, which is our top colour.
Okay.
But that engagement ring there is £2,300.
When you say D colour, what does that mean?
It's the top, so you can get different categories of colours. So D is the very best that you can get. So it starts D, E, F, and D, E, F are all very white, and then as you start to go lower from about I, you start to get a bit of a yellow tinge in the
Okay.
diamond. So D is the best, the top
So
colour.
it's sparkly,
So
sparkly.
it's a lovely,
And what about
lovely diamond.
matching bands then? Would you
Wedding
be
rings?
able to match them in the
Yes,
store?
absolutely. We have hundreds of different wedding rings. But in store, we don't just sell rings, we also make them and design them and create them. So I have loose diamonds and I have mounts.
wow.
We carry hundreds of loose diamonds in store. And I just brought one along. 'Cause
Now watch Sarah here.
A
She
lot
might
of people
run off with
Slip
this.
one in my pocket.
a lot of people don't realise that's what we do. So I just brought one just to let you see. So this is something similar to that size. But we have a diamond here. So a lot of people have never seen a loose diamond before.
No, I haven't. Have you, Sarah?
I have, yes.
Oh, of course I have.
So you can
Oh
see
God, yeah. So you can
stunning,
make them
isn't
to
it?
tailor
whatever
what the
the
person
customer
needs.
wants. So different budgets,
didn't know
different price
that.
points, different sizes. So for example, say you love that ring, but you would like a bigger diamond or a
Is that
different colour.
expensive to do?
No, because we do that with everything that's in our window, we've made, so it makes no difference to the
So
price.
everything in your window you've made
more,
yourselves?
more or less, yeah, we've put
Wow.
it together ourselves. We have
And this is beautiful. Can I take this and have a look at
absolutely.
this? I
So
have
that
it
one's
on
quite
my
different. It's
finger.
just
Does it
new.
fit you, Sarah?
I don't know. Didn't try it
We'll
on.
have to try it on.
That is that's a heart-shaped diamond
It's
in the
lovely,
centre.
isn't it?
It's beautiful.
And is this a white? Is this in
That's white gold.
a grade? The grading of diamond, the
That
color.
one I think is a G. Let me just check for you.
They're all beautiful, aren't
yeah,
they?
F. It's F. So you can see that has just over 1 carat of diamonds
Okay.
in it in total.
It suits you as well.
Thank you.
Very
It's
glamorous.
got a halo around it and diamonds down the band, and that
Absolutely
one is 3,495.
What would be an average price just to compare
Well,
engagement rings?
We would recommend approximately 3 months' wages is what people would say. It's something that they're going to wear every day for the rest of their life. So it's important that it's a ring that they like. But it's also, we recommend insuring your ring so that you're able to wear it and not feel nervous about it.
Yes.
But for us, we would say probably around the £3,000-4,000 would be the most popular price point that we get asked about.
Did you see as well after Kate Middleton's ring? Did you see a lot of people going for the coloured rings?
Well, Kate Middleton was a sapphire, but sapphire has always been hugely popular for ourselves. My mum herself has a sapphire ring, and that was before Princess Diana had got her sapphire ring. So we have always loved sapphires in our shop. We have lots of sapphires and always have, but they're popular for engagement rings and eternity rings and even dress rings.
Fantastic.
So yes, we have.
And you have a
seen-
wee necklace here as well.
Yeah, we would find that diamond necklaces and diamond earrings to be very popular sellers as well. So this one here has a little diamond in the centre.
Isn't it so simple
It's
but really
dainty and
effective?
pretty. Yeah.
But something like this you could wear every day or you could wear it
Yes.
for special occasions.
Yes.
So something like this we sell a lot of. Christmas presents, birthdays, anniversaries, wedding day gifts.
Now, is there anything I could afford for Secret Santa for Sarah?
Well, do you know, to be honest, we have a lot of things. We would have items in the shop that start from about £20,
Right.
but
Oh,
people
wow.
wouldn't really realise that.
Yeah.
Little bracelets, or we even do like little teacup sets, vintage teacup sets and things like
Wow.
that, £22. So there is great, Secret Santa presents,
Yes.
or little leave-in present gifts and things like that. We
And
have
of
something.
course, you have the
Every
kids'
price
jewellery.
point. Yes, we have children's jewellery. We have everything across the board, right up to 20,000 and
Yeah.
beyond.
Wow.
Something for everyone.
Fantastic. And you know what I like as well is because, as we said earlier, there are things there for the younger crowd and the older
Yeah,
crowd.
absolutely.
You know, you have such a range of
But
things
also the
as well.
children as well, because I saw the Molly
Yeah,
Brown jewellery
yeah,
the other day for,
yeah, it's
for
beautiful.
children.
Well, even
girls.
christening
Beautiful.
bangles and everything
Yes,
for newborns.
yes.
So.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Gemma, that is wonderful. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Indeed. No
Sarah
problem.
enjoyed herself anyway.
I did enjoy it. Thank you very much, Gemma, for
Thank you
coming
Thank
very
you
to us
so
today.
much for
Thanks for
coming
having
in.
me.
Okay, so coming up after the break, we will be taking a look at all the X Factor gossip from over the weekend with Ellie from Our Ladies. Be back in a minute.
We're a digital solution company with our headquarters in Ireland. We have, with colleagues in the United States, in Hungary and in India, developed what we believe to be the most cost-effective, the most simple to implement digital signage solution for every type of business that wants to increase sales and add to the quality of experience for their customer and their audience. Digital signage is just a fancy phrase for a method of displaying your product or services on devices and screens, televisions as well, engaging with your customer and helping your customer understand exactly what you do, what services you provide, and how your customer can access the same. And it all happens through the simplicity of this little box. If you're a retail business anywhere in the world, contact us and get a free digital signage trial. Now, to see how we power local internet television, please go to the aboutdestinationuri.com channel. And to review or join our business network, please go to the Local Business Network channel. Thank you.
And welcome back. We're here with Ellie Lavery from our Ladies Grammar School.
Welcome, Ellie.
Who is here to talk to us all about the X Factor weekend gossip.
Brilliant.
Ellie, did you watch it?
Yeah.
Are you
it was
excited
really
to
good.
be here?
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks for
we've
having
seen
me.
your audition tape, and Sarah, what do you think of it?
I thought you were brilliant. Absolutely
Amazing.
wonderful.
Never mind, brilliant.
So this lady has a future on the stage or on television.
Absolutely,
That's for
100%.
sure.
Okay, so let's start off. We're going to kick off with Louis' new boy band. Now,
Yeah.
do you like them?
Yeah, they're really,
No,
really
the
good.
only problem is, Ellie, they don't have a name.
I know, it's nuts. I think maybe sensational. It kind of just popped into my head.
Sensational.
Yeah.
Sensational.
That's very good.
It's good because there's 8 of them,
And
isn't
it's a
it?
big, it's a big name, and they're a big
Yeah.
band. Sensational. If
like
you're
that
listening,
one.
Louis Walsh.
Ellie's got
sensational.
your new name. Now, what do you think of them? Because a lot of people say there's too many boys in the group.
Yeah, I think maybe if they could have at boot camp maybe split them up into 2 different ones.
Right.
Because
But then do you think they both would have got through? But you like
Yeah.
them anyway, don't you?
I like them anyway.
Brilliant.
Different. One of the problems that we were talking about the other night is if there's so many of them and so many
Yeah.
different personalities, they could
Clash.
They could
clash.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That would be
Ellie likes
interesting.
them. What about Blonde Electra?
No,
you don't like
Ellie.
No.
Oh my
No.
God.
Do you think that possibly they're maybe like a bit of a Jedward, kind of like a girl
Yeah,
Jedward?
only worse. Yeah.
Only worse. What's worse about them?
They're just really, really annoying.
They are quite.
Are they good singers though?
I don't really think so.
Oh my God, I love this girl. Ellie's brilliant. Very honest.
You've got a great
So you
opinion.
wouldn't have put them through
No,
if you're a judge.
So now, listen. What about Mel B and her boys? What did you think of her bringing on Emma Bunton from Spice
I
Girls?
think she made a good decision of bringing that guest judge in
Yes.
because she knows her very well and she will know that she will pick the right people and she knows what Mel B would want and what she would look for.
And
So
what-
they would work well together then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's a good idea,
yeah,
actually.
very good
And
thinking.
what about her her boys?
Yeah.
What
I
did you think of them? Did she make the right
well,
choice?
Yeah. I predicted at the start who she would pick and then picked the right people.
Really?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Andrea, I think, well, they all kind of have the same voice, apart from Jack, really. His
They're
is
all
quite-
kind of ballady, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all very big and almost diva-like in a way, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next one then? Oh, do you remember Mel B? She stopped Jack's audition. What do you think of that?
Well, I think Jack, he was really, really nervous. So I thought maybe I don't think he would have got through if he did continue.
Yeah, he wasn't
Do
maybe
you
up
like?
to scratch.
Do you like the way Mel B does that? Do you like the way she's so? I don't care what people think of me.
Yeah,
Do you like that about Mel B?
yeah, because she'll make the right decisions. In
She's
the
very
end
strong
anyway.
opinion, hasn't she? She
Yeah.
says exactly what she thinks. There's no
Absolutely.
back doors
Just
for
like
that.
Sarah.
And what
so-
about Andrea? I want to ask about
Oh, yeah,
Andrea.
go on ahead.
What do you think of Andrea?
Because, well, he came in and he was wearing in the audition this big jumper with
The pug.
The
Pug's
pug. And I thought, no, he's not going to be very
Don't
good.
say that. Sarah has one of them at home.
Oh,
She doesn't. I'm only joking.
Oh, he's terrible. He's horrible. Listen, he's saying that to you.
I thought, no, he's not going to be very good. And then he came into the audition and he had this big, massive voice, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's
He's
like,
a
don't judge a
wonderful
book by his
voice.
cover.
And they all seem to get goosebumps when he sings, which
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
That's good for him.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So another goosebump moment was when Sunita walked out in her outfit.
I don't really know why Sunita tries to. I don't know what it is. It's just the Indian headdress thing. I don't know how she would
come up with, I'll just wear an Indian headdress over
And
there.
very little else. It's a bit,
Yeah.
a bit sensational. She likes to be
Did you like it,
sensational,
though?
doesn't she?
No, it's
No.
just
No.
I did. I loved it.
And when Simon Cowell called her Hiawatha, he was thinking, that wasn't
Now,
good.
Simon also said, if that wasn't bad enough about Sunita, he also said that the auditions were awful. What do you think?
I thought the first 4 were absolutely terrible. And then it came to Fleur and Jay, and I just thought, how is he going to choose his third person?
Yes.
Because only 2 of them really were that good. So I thought, it's going to be hard for Simon. Not because they're all so good, because he doesn't have enough people that are good enough.
No, exactly. And do you think he picked the right ones?
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So, Fleur. Now, it was interesting because I've never really noticed Fleur before until now. Are
Like
you the
Simon.
same?
I didn't notice her in the auditions. It's just, and then she came in the judges' houses and she started rapping and everything. And I think that was the first really appearance that she made that I really remembered.
Yes.
That's right.
And
And
what
then,
about
go on.
Chloe Jasmine? What do you think of Chloe?
With Chloe, you love her or you hate her.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of her?
um,
Love or hate?
Hate, probably. It's just, I think she was kind of, if she was born in the 1920s, I think she would have done really, really well.
Do you know what I think, Ellie? I think you should have been a judge in the X Factor.
Maybe you will be in the future.
She will be. She's a wee star. She's a superstar. You liked Lola, didn't you, Sarah?
I like Lola. And I'm
Well-
sorry to see her go out. I'm wondering about that. What do you think of her?
Well, she was just really, really nervous.
She was.
And she gets really nervous at the auditions and the arena auditions and boot camp. And then she got really, really nervous at judges' houses.
Yeah.
So I thought, if she's going to get into the live shows, and she's going to be that nervous, she's not going to get that far.
Yeah. So
Maybe
you think
she
it
was
was
nervous
right?
because she wanted to get that far. Maybe if you're right if
Well-
she got that far.
But in the arena audition, she was really, really nervous because of all the people.
Well, what we're going to do now is we're going to write down, we've got cards here from myself and Sarah, but you're just going to tell us, Ellie,
Yeah.
what you think. Me and Sarah, we're not going to show each other, we're going to write down who we think is going to win, okay? But you're just going to tell us. So, but I have to tell us after. So let me see, who do I think is going to win? Let me see. And then we're going to reveal these. I don't know how to spell his name. So, who do you think is going to win, Ellie?
Probably Lauren. I thought she was just
Lauren,
really, really good.
the young girl,
Yeah,
the 16-year-old.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
She's very good.
I thought she was really,
Yeah.
really good. She
Well,
was
I'm
my
going to write
favourite from
that on the back
auditions.
of my envelope so that whenever we reveal it, that we can see yours as well.
Who do you think the wild card will be?
Oh, wild cards. For the boys, probably Jack. And then
Yes.
for the girls, I would say Carrie Ann. She was my favourite to win.
Carrie Ann.
Oh, I think they might bring Lola back.
Oh, no.
Well,
No?
we'll have to see anyway. But Ellie,
to wait and
listen,
see.
thank you so much. You are a superstar.
Absolutely
isn't she?
fantastic, brilliant and wonderful.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much for coming in to us
Thank
today.
you.
Brilliant.
for having me.
Thank you. Oh, you're so nice as well.
No.
We'll keep Ellie. Sorry, our ladies, just ours now. So listen, Ellie, thank you so much. That's your entertainment roundup for today. Now, we went to St. Dallan's Primary School in Warrenpoint last week, where Sarah broke a bucket, and we had a lot of fun with Sarah breaking buckets. So let's have a look at how we get on in St. Dallan's and Warrenpoint.
Let the scoot around the corner.
St. Dallan's in Warrenpoint is home to 466 vibrant young students from around the local Warrenpoint and County Down area.
Last week, St. Dallan's very generously invited Rory and I up to their school to have some rather interesting conversations with the buzzing P2 pupils and their incredible teachers. And here's how we got on.
St Alan's aim that every child is valued and nurtured to enable each to realise their own greatness and to strive to fulfil their potential. And this is not forgotten by the principal, Mrs O'Donnell, who Sarah had a chat with.
Mrs MacDonald, acting principal of St Alan's in Warrenpoint, we're delighted to be here today. We picked a fantastic day. Thank you very much for having us.
Oh, listen, you're more than welcome. We were so delighted and honoured that we are the first school that you have come to, and you're very welcome to St Alan's Warrenpoint.
And I was speaking to one of your other staff members. St Alan's is a very big school by the sound of it.
We are. We would be one of the largest schools in this area, and we do believe we've the best boys and girls in the local area, so we do. So yes, no, we are. We would have 460 plus pupils in the school, boys and girls, co-ed, and on a fantastic site, as you see.
Absolutely, and this is an absolutely beautiful playground behind us. What age group is this for?
This is for foundation stage, so the children from primary 1 and primary 2 have this sort of bespoke playground for themselves, and they come out here at break time, lunchtime, and then for their own structured play activities as well. So, no, an excellent area, and they love it. So.
And I see it's very secure. You have gates in and gates out and everything's well locked.
It is, yes. As I say, this would be only for this age group, and you know, because we take the safety of the children as something that is paramount for us, we would ensure that they're always closed and always locked. So no.
Well, you're obviously very proud of your school. What makes St Alan so special?
I would have to say the children. We are very, very lucky. The whole community of St Alan's is excellent. We have, as I said, fantastic children. Great parents, a fabulous staff, and I just think all of that just brings about just an amazing school. So we are absolutely so lucky.
And it's a very big school. Woo! A ball going past. It's a very big school. Your catchment area must be wide.
Yes, we would like to think that we would get the majority of the children from Warrenpoint, but we do have children coming from Rostrevor and further beyond. But really, our main catchment area is Warrenpoint. So yes.
Listen, thank you very much for having us here today. Thank you, Miss MacDonald. So what's your name?
Grace.
Grace, I love that name. It's a beautiful name. What age are you, Grace?
4, 5.
You're 5 now. That's fantastic. And what age are you?
5.
And what's your name?
Maeve.
Maybe you have beautiful hair. I love it. And what are you doing with your pom-poms?
A fashion show.
Wow!
Fashion show. Oh, lovely.
That is so cool.
And what about this lady at the front? What's your name?
Emily.
And how old are you, Emily?
6.
That's fantastic. What's your name?
James.
James, how old are you?
5.
You're 5. And what's it like sitting here with all them girls? Do you like it? No. Do you not like the girls? No. What's your name?
Ryan.
Ryan, what a cool name. How old are you, Ryan?
5.
What do you think of the girls?
No.
No, you don't like the girls either.
That's not fair. Sure, it's not girls.
No.
Sure, girls are great, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, here, who's your favourite teacher?
Miss McGreevy.
Miss McAlevey.
McGreevy.
Oh, Miss McGreevy. I'm really old. I can't hear. I'm a bit deaf. I'm an old man. And do you like St Alan's?
Yes.
It's the best, isn't it? And do you like St Alan's?
Yeah.
Who's your favourite teacher?
Miss McGreevy.
Miss McGreevy too. Is Miss McGreevy here? Is she?
No. Sick.
Oh, she's sick. Oh, well, let's give a big wave to Miss McGreevy at home. Hello, Miss McGreevy.
And tell me something. What do you like to do at school?
Play.
Do you like to do your letters and your numbers?
No.
No. Do you like to do your reading?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Do you know how to count?
Yes.
Can you count up to 10?
Yeah.
You can. Will you count to 10 for us? All of you together.
Right,
Can you
everyone
count?
count to 10.
Go on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well done.
Well done. That's brilliant.
100.
Well, we don't have time for that. We'll be here all day. I'll be sleeping by the time you get to 100.
He has to go to bed really early because he's very old.
I know, I'm an old man. What age do you think I am?
50.
50!
Don't ask.
Don't ask. No. What age do you think I am?
40.
40? Well, that's
It's
not
getting
too bad.
better.
Yeah, we're getting better. We're going down. How's the girls?
Girls, what age do you think I am?
100.
100. I don't like you anymore. present, boys. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you. Give a big
Okay.
wave to the camera.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so what's your name?
Shannon,
Shannon, how old are you?
5.
Aww. What's your name?
Caitlin,
Caitlin. What? How old are you, Caitlin?
6.
You're 6. I heard you're a great singer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Rihanna,
Rihanna, how old are you?
6.
And are you a great singer?
Yes.
Are you going to go in the X Factor?
Yes. No.
What are you going to sing for us?
You're going to sing Annie.
Hey.
Annie. So, can you all sing it? Do you all know the words?
Yeah.
And you got your pom-poms at the ready?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Are you ready? Will we count you in? 3,
3, 2,
1.
2. Sanga tomorrow, bet your body dollars, and tomorrow, darling sun, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow, you're only a day away.
Yeah! Well done,
done,
girls. That
girls.
was brilliant. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
That was fun.
Now you're going to be super famous on the television, just like the X Factor.
Well done, girls.
Well done. Thank you very much for talking to us. Okay.
That was brilliant. Okay, with more children from St. Allen's, how are you all doing?
Great.
Just great. That wasn't good. Louder.
Great.
That's better. What's your name?
Luke.
Luke. And what primary are you in?
2.
Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Gelton and Mrs. Wassell.
Oh my God, that's brilliant. What's your name?
Ronan.
Ronan. How old are you, Ronan?
5 years old.
5 years old. And where are you from?
Ireland.
Oh, are you? That's brilliant. Who do you have over there, Sarah?
Who's this boy here? This is Jason, and Jason has got a broken collarbone. Poor Jason. What
Aw.
happened to you?
I fell on my auntie's step and broke it.
Oh dear, was it very sore? And you tell me you're getting a new sling very soon.
Yep.
Who's getting it for you?
My auntie.
Your auntie's getting it from the hospital. And do you think you'll be wearing it for very long?
Only 2 more weeks.
Only 2 more weeks. Well, I'm delighted to hear that. Was it very, very, very sore?
Yep.
Well, I hope you're better very soon. Now, who's this lady here? What's your name?
Kayla.
And how old are you, Kayla?
6 years old.
You're 6 years old. Aren't you a great girl? What's your favourite subject at school?
Playing with my friends.
Playing with your friends. Do you think that's really work, or is that just fun?
Fun.
Fun. Do you like doing work?
Yeah.
Do you like writing?
Yeah.
Do you like reading?
Yeah.
Do you like doing sums?
Yeah.
Oh, you're brilliant altogether, aren't you? And what's this lady here called? What's your name?
Tara.
And how old are you, Cara?
5.
And are you in P2 as well? And who's your favourite teacher?
Miss Dillon.
Miss who?
Miss Dillon.
Miss Doolin. She your teacher? And do you like doing schoolwork? Yeah? You do? Well, I tell you what, why don't all these boys and girls give a big wave to their mommies and daddies? What about that?
Are you
Will
ready
you
to
do
say
that?
hello?
A big shout, hello!
And shout hello, Mommy and Daddy! Aww. So I have to ask you, whenever you are a big boy, what are you going to do? What job do you want to do?
I don't know.
You don't know. Do you want to be a footballer? You want to be a footballer? What sports do you do?
Football.
Are you good at it?
Yes.
You are good at it. What position do you play?
I don't know.
Who's your favourite
scores
team?
the goals.
1 point.
Warren Point's your favourite team? Of course it is. You'd have to say that, wouldn't he? And what about you? What do you want to do whenever you're big?
I would like to, let me think. Oh yes, I would like to walk under the street.
You'd like to walk under the street?
Work.
Work under the street. Why would you want to do that?
Because I would like to see what it's like.
Good man. That's
So-
very interesting.
Yeah, I was just thinking you could be like an archaeologist and dig for dinosaur bones.
That would
Yeah.
be amazing.
I know a little boy that loves to dig for dinosaur bones. Do you like to get all dirty in the mud?
Yes.
That's his
And I'm
favourite
sure
thing.
your mommy is thrilled when you come home all covered in muck and dirt.
Yes.
Sure she is. What would you like to do when you grow up?
Work as a fashion designer.
As a fashion designer.
Oh, wow,
That sounds
that's
very
fantastic.
exciting. And maybe you do some modelling as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, model your own clothes. Sounds super. And what about you, Jason?
I would like to be a footballer.
Footballer. Who would you want to play for?
Sligo from Man United.
Man United. Oh, why not Liverpool?
But that's because I don't have a Liverpool jersey.
Oh, I see. You've only a Man United jersey. Okay, well that's all right then. You can play for Man United.
But they're the Nuri, Sligo Rovers Nuri, and Man United for 1 point.
Is that right? Okay, that sounds pretty cool. You know more about football than I do. And what about this lady here at the front? What would you like to do when you grow up?
Be a teacher.
Like your teacher? Is that Miss Doolan, is it? Yeah. Is she very, very, very nice?
Yeah.
And would you be nice or would you be cross?
Nice.
You'd be nice. Listen, boys and girls, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely brilliant.
Let's give a big wave to the camera. Bye.
With a warm welcome from St. Dallan's staff, a fantastic bunch of excited and creative young children, we had a wonderful day in Warren Point, and we hope St. Dallan's continue to achieve greatness and success with the school, the staff, and especially the pupils. Brilliant morning that we spent down in St. Dallan's and Warren Point.
Brilliant.
It was great to watch, wasn't it?
The children were absolutely amazing.
And I hope the children got to see that this morning and they enjoyed looking at themselves.
Yes, indeed. If you're watching, hello St. Dallan's,
Hello,
and to
St.
all the
Dallan's.
parents and the kids, you're absolutely wonderful. So, Sarah, that wraps up our very first show.
Absolutely.
Live,
Yeah,
exclusive
it was-
to Destination Nearly. How do you think it
I
went?
think it went good.
I thought
enjoyed
it went amazing.
Yes.
Amazing beans,
We
I
had,
would say.
we had fabulous guests on. Very
Yes.
interesting. It's so different. And
Absolutely.
They had lots of interesting things to tell us.
And lots to do as well.
And lots to do.
But it's the
Absolutely.
same for next week. What's coming up next week?
Well, yes, in next week's show we also have a lady called Denise McCabe who was diagnosed with cancer as a child, and she has spent much of her life running marathons and fundraising for cancer research. So she'll be a very interesting person to talk to, and we're looking forward to seeing her. And of course, we still have our
School around the corner. We have. Oh my God, that was terrible, wasn't it?
Don't sing,
Just
sing,
let
Rory.
it out. A school around the corner. St. Bridget's in Drumilly. We headed up there last week for Sarah to break more buckets.
I didn't break anything.
No, she didn't. She was good this time. The teachers were well warned. That wraps up today. Listen, we had fun. Absolutely an amazing time here for the very first Lunchtime show. And we'll be back next week, Monday,
Monday.
the 13th of October, 12 p.m.
12 o'clock.
to 12:45.
Indeed.
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.